Hello, people. Thank you for another opportunity to understand things to do with virtual reality. Today, we are looking at some of the algorithms that are used in machine learning because we are trying to dissect and get to know the distinction or the way in which we have virtual reality interacting with machine learning. How is machine learning being applied in virtual reality, or how is virtual reality being applied in machine learning? So that is the terrain in which we are in. That is what we are trying to grapple with. That is what we are trying to understand. I believe by the end of this, you will have some knowledge pertaining to this. You will be able to understand how artificial intelligence, how virtual reality and machine learning marry. How do they come together? What is the point at which they come together and be in a position to influence the way we do things, the way we understand elements, the way we understand things in the technology world. We are at a dispensation where the technology is being changed or undergoing through some sort of metamorphosis that is taking the world by storm, because there are so many things that we are able to accomplish, we are able to achieve with the technology that is there. So it is only imperative that we come together and understand the nitty-gritties of these technologies that are at our disposal. So today I want us to look at the algorithms that are normally applied in machine learning and how they are being used in the industry today, how they are being utilized in the industry today. So there are three types of algorithms that are used in machine learning. One is called regression algorithm. There's another one that is called classification algorithm, and then the last one that we will look into, or that we will cover, is what we call a clustering algorithm. Now, machine learning employs different types of algorithms based on two things. One is the problem at hand and the type of data that is available. Now, let us look at some of the algorithms that are there. Starting us off is what we call regression algorithm. Now, it is used to predict continuous values based on the input. Now, the relationship between the input and the output is usually considered linear. That's why it's called regression algorithm. So there are different types of regression algorithm: polynomial regression, we have ridge regression, and we also have lasso regression. Those form the three types of regression algorithm that are there. Now, what are the uses of this kind of algorithm? What is the use of regression algorithm? Now, in finance, regression algorithm is used to predict the price of the stock market. How will it behave in future? How is the input or the variables that are being analyze as the business goes along will influence the price tomorrow or in future. We also have the regression algorithm being used in healthcare. Now, it is used to predict the outcome of a patient who probably is undergoing some kind of treatment. Then when it comes to marketing, the regression algorithm is used to predict sales. So you see, it is being used in different areas and different aspects of our lives as it is today. Now, having stated that, I also want us to look at another algorithm which is called a classification algorithm. Now, this is a special algorithm that is very important because it is used to categorize data into two categories. The algorithm learn from labeled training and make new prediction based on that. Now, the examples of such kind of algorithms include decision trees, we have random forest, we have support vectors, machine and neural networks. So they are being utilized in different areas. Like a classification algorithm is used in spam detection when it comes to communication using email addresses. We have sentiment analysis, we have image recognition, and it's also used in medical diagnosis. So that is where this algorithm is heavily, or those are the areas in which this algorithm is heavily utilized to achieve an end. There is also what we call clustering algorithms. So it is used to group data based on features, and attributes. Now, features basically are the underlying structures of data that is there. Now, there are no explicit labels to be used here. So a good example of such kind of algorithm is what we call k-means clustering. So it is used in customer segment. It is used in anomaly detection. It is used in data compression when data is being transmitted or routed through the network. So these kind of algorithms are utilized there. And remember, these algorithms are part of what we call machine learning, because machine learning is a part of artificial intelligence. Now, machine learning basically is centered on using data that is provided to predict the future, learning from data that has been provided, learning from data that has been collected. So that's how the whole thing is. I believe with this brief introduction to different types of algorithms that are being used in machine learning, you have a clear perspective of what machine learning is. So thank you. See you next time.